So I learned on my big brother's bike, and he had a big mountain bike, and the amount of times I fell off the bike was unbelievable, honestly. We used to have to prop ourselves up from the sort of step, sort of swing ourselves onto the bike, and then just sort of cycle and just try and get our balance. But I remember, so when I was about year 5, year 6, my dad surprised me and he bought me a brand new bike from Halfords, and honestly, amazing. I loved that bike. I loved it every day until the day it was stolen from my backyard. My name's Ibrahim. I work at the Millennium Centre, and I born in Oldham, lived in Oldham all my life. Cycling is something that we really took up during the first lockdown, so around about early 2020, because the kids were at home from school. My eldest, he could ride a bike, but my other 2 sons couldn't, so they quickly learned. So they've actually gone through about 3 bike sizes since 2020. But yeah, so they love it. They love it. Obviously, we'd go cycling a lot, but we'd only do it through sort of the lockdown period because there was less traffic. So it was a lot safer to sort of take my kids out and go cycling. So my son goes to a local secondary school, and I have to drop him off every morning. Now, I have looked at the options of him taking his bike because he has got a really good bike. It's safe, everything's good with the bike. The biggest concern is just the traffic. It's just there's too much traffic, and there's not a clear path for someone like my son to cycle without having to go across cars and pavements. And honestly, morning traffic is really busy as well. So for that reason, I won't let him cycle to school. But I wish I could. So we have a group of mates that we all cycle and we sort of keep in touch. We started cycling around about the first lockdown. At the peak of that period, we probably cycled every other day, covering between 20 and 30 miles at least. And later on, we do cycling at night time because it only made sense to cycle at night time because there was less traffic. I think a lot more people cycle now than there used to before, definitely. Definitely, that's within our local community, people that we know. I think for cycling to become more popular, there has to be ways of people to sort of get access to good bikes, because there'll be a lot of people that can't afford good working bikes. I think really earlier on, having sort of classes or educating people more about safety. I do hope for Oldham and our local area going forward, I think if they link up with sort of other authorities like Greater Manchester, really, it'd be awesome. If there's like a big network where there's really good cycling networks and people can just get on their bike and, you know what, be like, you know what, I'm going to cycle, I think that'd be amazing.